Hey team, thanks for building our culture by making great improvements and working to make our job easier each and every day.
Good morning, team. Today, the guys changed the old Kanban and new Kanban and print new label and Kanban for this section. Thank you.
Chris noticed that our strapper never had a home, nor did the charger. Here he is suggesting a new spot. Jesse painted where the bathroom was damaged. Way to go, Jesse.
Hey everyone, this morning I was able to get Kanbans and labels, 3 of them completed for the repair putty, the stretch wrap, and the clear masking film. Thank you.
Good morning. Track and field here, working on James Bond over in Bay 18. So we've finished with labels that we had. We had some more labels we were able to put on. We're trying to correct our Kanban holders, actually, make sure that the L have them still. Everything has a home. We have a couple things we have to figure out because the bigger boxes don't fit there, so we got to bounce some stuff up, make some better room. But the problem is so we slid these in there, and the question is so we have these down here, so you have to reach over the top. That's the way a lot of them are. So do we have this wrong as far as like if you put like one like this, hold on here, up here, and then we try to put a Kanban in it when they're high like that, you can't quite get the Kanban to stand up without getting it all like stuck in there. So we noticed that we had 2 different styles going on here. So it's rather we have to lower this one down so these can be raised up, or maybe we're doing this wrong. So, but if that's the quick fix, is have to lower this one down a little bit. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. Otherwise, we still have to finish tearing down this guy and rebuild so this stuff can go on this and this one gets sorted out. Good morning. Shane over in spray. So I was tripping over the spray hose, disconnected it, reconnected it so it wasn't a trip hazard. And wasn't too sure why we went away from this extra arm here. I kept it off the ground. It may be a little sticky right now and need to be greased up. But I think we're gonna try to go back to that because it did work. I just don't remember why I went away from it. Maybe I'll find out, or maybe we never did go away from it and it just never got put back up right. But we're gonna keep this line off the ground and go back the way things work nice.
They noticed that we weren't respecting our resources.
So I'm not too sure how long this has been like this. I just noticed it because you brought this bad boy back in here, turned the heater on. That whole side's pretty good, but on this side, it's still a little tacky, wet yet. And I just realized just by looking up that like the heater is like pinched off the vent. So that's something that we need to repair so the heat can flow out of there, air can flow out of there a little bit better. Definitely have a Hankerton here. So I know it came up in the meeting, not very well, but it got written down as missing. We have no more yellow rags on deck right now. And we should have been able to get through, but we need to work on, I mean, this is what we have left. There's one over there. But the problem is when we see a yellow rag sitting around, like when we're doing sills and whatnot, we just grab whatever, get that clay wiped off, and it kind of shorts us on some decent rags for a set. So we're gonna buff these ones out with because the best rag we have right now is one over in spray. So we're gonna use that to keep buffing out the customs. But tomorrow we're gonna have to figure out something for the yellow rags.
Jesse noticed that they forgot to empty our dumpster. We'll have to work on getting that done. The other thing to note here is just because there might have been a defect caused by our vendor doesn't mean we shouldn't leave it better than we found it or think about the next guy. So this shouldn't have been overfilled like that. We probably could have used our other dumpster.